all these dating shows for all these people. Why ain't it no plus size dating show? You got Married at First Sight. You know what I'm saying? You got Are You the One? I think that's a real show. You know, the Bachelor shows, all these dating type shows. I'm like, but there's not now show where you ever see any kind of plus size people. Not only a plus size female, but a plus size dude. Like, I'm like, do they not know that we date? I just think that's the weirdest shit ever, that no one has thought, you know what? There are females who like plus size dudes. There are dudes who like plus size females. Why don't we have a show for that? And I'm like, oh, I know why. Because people will probably dog the show. Who want to date that fat bitch? Who want to date that fat dude? I think that's crazy that there's a whole untapped market of this plus size stuff. Okay? Plus size stuff. I was watching Married at First Sight today, and I'm going to review that when I get home. And I'm like, a plus size person could probably never go on Married at First Sight, because there would not be a dude there might be people who don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because being plus size, it is an acquired taste, whether you are a plus size girl or a plus size guy. But you don't want to surprise anybody with a plus size spouse if they don't like plus size people. And I'm like, why ain't it no love connection where, it's a teddy bear type dude? Why ain't Bachelorette who's a plus size woman? Like, because I don't get that. I think it's so weird. Because dating is hard for everybody. So I'm like, how can y'all have these dating shows and all you have is just skinny people? A whole bunch of skinny single people. Like, they the only ones who, they the only ones who have trouble dating. Or not trouble dating, but trouble finding somebody, because dating is just hard in general. I just wondered that. That's all. Peace. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Married at First Sight, Charlotte. Okay, season 9, episode 1. I think I'm going to stick with it this season. The couples already seem interesting. They seem interesting on their own accord. Let's see how long I'm going to be able to look at this without my glasses on. My eyes are a little bit irritated. It's the weather change here and everything. Okay, so look. The show was 2 hours. I'm like, why is it 2 hours? But I know Netflix is 1 hour, 2 hours, because the couples had to, be told they going to be getting married, and then, you know what it was. Anyway, okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird, dun. Okay, and all that good shit. So don't forget to subscribe, to share, to comment, to like. Hit the like button. Hit it. Hit the like. Hit the damn button, okay? All the information what you want to know. Can I follow my social media, who sing the theme song, my Teespring website for my t-shirts and hoodies and mugs and all that stuff? Check the description box. It has all the information you will want, okay, about things going on. So, first things first. The first couple we have is Iris and Keith, okay? Now, Keith looks like, and it's first impressions of the picture. Keith looked like, he may, like, steal your toaster when y'all break up. And Iris looked like, I want to be a supermodel and save the world. And also I eat kale. That's what she looks like to me. Okay, but Iris is 27. She is a virgin. Okay, a virgin. And she has saved herself for marriage. Keith is 27. And, he ain't no virgin. So that's the first couple. Now we see with these two, again, Iris, they're both 27. She has saved herself for marriage. Also, put this over a little bit. She works with kids. She is a youth, it didn't take long. She's a youth program coordinator for a nonprofit organization. And Keith is a basketball coach and also a mentor. He works at a school. And they both just want a strong marriage. They want a family. They both like helping others. And so this is why they mesh these two together. I will say this. I think if you're going to have someone who's a virgin, you should match them with somebody who will be okay with dating a virgin. I don't think it's fair to match somebody with a virgin and they don't know the person's a virgin. It's different if you're dating somebody and you know they're a virgin, so you know what you get yourself into. But to marry, to have someone's marriage be to a stranger and the stranger's a virgin, like if it don't work out because she don't want sex and then he has to get a divorce and he had to be divorced because his wife didn't want sex. Not saying sex is that important. I just feel like if you're gonna put me with a virgin to marry them at first sight, I want to know this. Okay, they should say, you know what? You're getting married to somebody, and guess what? She's a virgin. Okay, delicate. Okay, pure as white snow. But he doesn't know, and we will see how that goes. Okay, so again, that is Keith and Iris. So next up, we have Elizabeth and Jamie. Now, they call Elizabeth the free spirit, okay, and they call Jamie Mr. Picky. Now, Elizabeth's picture makes her look wholesome. Like she's a typical American girl, redheaded, free spirited person. And I'm like, but she just seems like a little spoiled, daddy's girl to me in what we saw. So Elizabeth is 29 years old. She is, what is up here? She's 29 years old, and she is an account executive for her dad's company. Her dad has his own company. She says she's a daddy's girl. I'm a free spirit. I have a fun and crazy side. But she brings up how she's been single for 2 years because she's a lot to take. Okay, it's a lot. She's an acquired taste, as I would say, an acquired taste. And everybody don't want that. So, Jamie is 35. So Jamie is 6 years older than Elizabeth, and he is a tech consultant, okay, for some firm. They called him Mr. Picky because when he would describe his perfect girl, he was like, I want her to be yellow, purple, but also blue. I need her to have 2 left ears and 2 right ears. I want 4 eyes, 2 noses, 3 mouths. I want a left titty and a right titty and a middle titty. I want her to be able to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then brunch, and then desserts. I want her to be able to say that 2 plus 2 is 4, but sometimes it could be 5. It was just all these things he kept naming. And I'm like, he's picky. And not picky as in you want him to settle. But it's a difference between saying, I want someone who's a redhead with blue eyes, pouty lips. I want her to be funny. She has to be able to laugh at my jokes. She has to know these movies. She has to know that 2 plus 2 is 4. I want her to be left-handed. I want her to have 2 right feet. She gonna have 2 right feet. It was a lot of little itty bitty stuff, which makes him picky. Versus, what I'm saying, I want someone who's wholesome, who's funny, who likes to take walks on the beach, and who was understanding. Like you was picking too many things, bruh. Kind of picky, kind of picky. Now the experts say, okay, they match these two because they're both passionate. And I say no, Elizabeth is a daddy's girl, okay, and Jamie, is picky. Okay, I don't know how these two gonna match, but we gonna see. So, but they said they're both passionate, and they think they will both have to control it being together. They just kind of reel it in. Let's just reel it in a little bit. I think they gonna be. I don't know. We gotta wait and see. Okay, next up we have Amber and Matt. Okay, Amber and Matt. Amber's a tomboy. Matt is looking for the home game. Let me tell y'all this. Okay, now first of all, Amber is 27. She's an English teacher. She also has a twin sister. She was a tomboy growing up, and then now she brings up how she does not wear makeup. You know what I'm saying? She does not know how to meet guys. Her dad raised her because the mom left them because the mom fell in love with a woman and left. The mom became a lesbian and left her children with the daddy. Okay, so Amber is looking for love. Matt, on the other hand, first of all, this is a bad picture of Matt because Matt, I think his lip look funny here. Matt is handsome. Okay, that's why his pictures are up here. He's a handsome young man. He's a professional basketball player overseas. And girl, put the picture down. He's a professional basketball player overseas. He is 31. He sounds, and this is not to be funny or racial or racist. He sounded black. Okay? point blank into the period. He sounded, when I heard the voice and I looked up and I was like, oh, hey Matt. He sound just like, you know what I'm saying, he may have been raised around some African American people at one point in time. He just, I was like, oh, that his name ain't Duda. His name ain't John John. That ain't Andrew Johnson. I was like, oh, hey, Matt. He just, it's a tone to his voice that reminds me of a black man. Like, no tea, no shade. You know what I'm saying? I can say that because I'm black. Anyway, he brings up how, because he's been he played basketball for like 7 years. He's been playing overseas consistently. And he is looking for what's the long run, what's the home game. He wants to, settle down, in Charlotte. He wants to have a whole life. So he's like, I'm considering what, my basketball career probably coming to an end or whatever, and I want to have something to come home to. So, he said he wants to have roots with a family somewhere. I said, okay, Matt is cute. Okay, he's cute. His voice, I'm like, hi, Matt. It was really, really, I'm like, hey, Matt. He got tattoos too, and y'all know y'all know. All my dudes have, girl, focus. It's not about you. Anyway, so again, that's Amber and Matt. Next up, we have lastly, we have Dianna and Greg. Okay, now, first of all, when I first seen Greg, I say, did I date somebody that looks like him when I was younger? He looked like this guy I dated a long time ago. I did a story time about it when I said the dude came over and tried to make me watch Star Wars, the old Star Wars. That's who Greg looks like, but I can't remember the guy I dated name. I don't think it's him, because he is younger than me. He's like he's 5 years younger than me. And the guy I talked to at the time, he was 2 years older than me, but he looks like him. Anyway, Dianna is, as it says, 10 years single, and as his says, ready to love again. Now, Dianna, again, has been single for 10 years. However, she's 30 years old and she's an operations manager. I don't think it's weird for someone to say they've been single for 10 years, because single for 10 years does not mean that you didn't have people in your life. It means that you did not have a serious relationship. Okay, a relationship. So, but she brings up how she wants to be married. She's ready to be a wife. How she took the past 10 years and kind of focused. She went to school, finished school, been working, bought her own house. So she was accomplishing shit. So she took her them partying years. She enjoyed her partying years and she was single. And now she's ready to chill out. So, she brings up how she wants her husband to love Jesus, because she loves Jesus. And, her faith and her Christianity is very much close to her heart. Greg is 32. And he owns his own math learning center. And, he was engaged 2 years ago. He brings up how, what I'm saying, it did not work out because it was toxic. Now, he don't say who was toxic. He didn't say if it was her that was toxic, if it was him that was toxic, if they were the toxic together. Because my thing is, if you were engaged 2 years ago and you were the toxic, crazy, fiance dude, I don't want to marry you. Who was the toxic one? Let me know. We don't know yet, though. Anyway, but again, he brings up how it just did not work out. And he says, so again, he's been single the past 2 years, and he's ready to love again. He brings up how his religion is very important to him. He studies the Bible. What I'm saying? He's trying to grow in his faith, and he wants a wife to grow in faith with him. And I said, that's cool, Greg. That's cool, Greg. But Greg's living room was beanbag chairs. And not the little ones. I mean, huge beanbag chairs. He reminded me of Tristan from last season. Because Tristan had a baby-ass child-ass bedroom that the pillowcases didn't match. And he ain't had no real sheet set or whatever, on a real comforter set. Okay, I'm like, man, why do you have beanbag chairs in your living room? But I'm like, he a bachelor. But still, bruh, get a couch. Okay, get a couch. Anyway, so that's the last couple. And so the rest of it was just them kind of, having to tell their families that they are getting married. So we see Elizabeth, is a redheaded daddy's girl. And, she tells her parents that she's getting married at her 30th birthday party. And the dad like, oh, well, congratulations, honey. Shocked, but not shocked. And she's like, I thought you would have more to say, Dad. She keeps reiterating how close her dad is, and how, she just wants to make him proud, this and this and that. So the dad wasn't too like shocked or like, oh my God, I can't believe this is going on. He like, look, you're 30 years old. You can do what you want. I can't tell you what to do as if you was 10. You know, we'll support you. It is what it is. I can't tell you what to do. So I'm like, okay. And I think he know my daughter's a spoiled daddy's girl, and she gonna do what she wanna do anyway. So I'm not even finna get into that with her. So we do see Jamie tells his parents, and they like, oh, okay, that's crazy. But you smart. You were smart, and we just assume you will do what you're supposed to do, and we'll support you in this crazy, crazy idea. So we see Dianna tell her parents and her sister. Now her parents, honey, was shocked. Look at her daddy. They like, say what now? And I'm like, what? The mom was happy, okay? Not that dad wasn't happy. The mom had a happy, shocked face, and daddy had a girl. What you say? What you say now? What you doing on that girl? He had that shocked face. Overall, the dad, like, this is a hard pill to swallow. He said, mainly because I always assumed that who she would marry, I would meet them and know them and be giving her away to somebody I know and I trust. That ain't what's happening. This is gonna be a hard pill to swallow. And the mama and her sister was sitting next to her too. It's just happy that her baby getting married, even though it's to a whole stranger. It's to a whole stranger, but mama's still happy. Anyway, so we do see Greg. Greg calls his mom on the phone. And, the mom like, is she ugly? Is she pretty? Is she tall? Is she short? Is she old? Is she young? Does she want kids? He's like, Mom, I don't know any of these things. Like, I was already nervous. You making me more nervous. I just don't do that, Mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything. I don't know. But for the most part, the parent seemed happy. The parent did not seem like, what the hell you say, boy? Okay. So Amber tells her family over Sunday family dinner. And it's the daddy there, her twin sister, the other sisters, some cousins, some aunts, and uncles. It's like 15 people at the table. Okay, it's a whole bunch of people at the table. And she's like, well, I want to tell you guys something. I'm getting married in 10 days. Like, what? They all start clapping. Yay! I'm like, who clap? Okay, I guess it's a standing ovation around here. So, the twin sister, Amber's twin sister, brings up how I'm nervous. Okay, I'm nervous because my sister is oh so nice. She's very, very nice. I think she means gullible too, but she won't say that. But she brings up how her sister is so trusting and she's so nice that people basically take advantage of that. And not only that, they will take advantage of that. She brings up how her ex-boyfriend, the sister's ex-boyfriend, she said he would take her money. Like, she would get paid, he would take her whole paycheck and spend it and leave her with nothing. And he just took everything she had. And she because she's so nice, she attracts the wrong guy. So hopefully this works out. I mean, I guess so, because she can't pick this guy. You know what I'm saying? And the cool part is Matt seems nice, but it's something else on Matt. You know what I'm saying? So Amber's dad was like, okay, so marrying a whole stranger, and the dad then says, because again, someone you don't know, and when the dad said, well, I know your mom for a year, and that didn't work out for me, because again, the mom left him for a woman after having twins. I'm like, that's the whole thing. So Matt's parents are recently divorced within the past 2 years ago, or 2 years or so. Something major had to have happened, because he keeps saying how the family used to be really, really close, how he hasn't spoken to his dad in 2 years, and the family dynamic is just basically broken. And that's another reason why he wants to get married, because like, I want to be married forever and not have anybody like betray me. I want somebody to stand by me, and but whatever happened with his parents, it was a doozy. And so Matt don't even tell his family that he's getting married. He just tells his friends. I'm like, that will worry me, because I feel like what's going on that you don't invite nobody to the wedding. Not Nan family member. There's some friends, brother. I don't know. Now we do see Iris tell her mom in dinner. No, she was talking to her mom. Iris was talking to her mom over dinner and told her. And the mom was extremely happy. Like, I mean, mom was shocked and happy. Like, happy, excited. Oh, my baby, my baby, my baby. Now, Iris's mom has a voice like Oprah. I'm like, why? Is that Oprah? Did Oprah have a daughter named Iris? I'm like, what's going on here? Her mama sounds like Oprah. And I'm like, Lord, Oprah need a voice over person. She found one. She then calls her dad over the phone, FaceTimes or whatever, to tell him, I'm getting married in 2 weeks, Dad. He like, what y'all smoking? You over there smoking crack? What's going on? He was saying he had no idea she even applied on the show. And his thing is, no, we don't do that. You can't be married to nobody. I don't know. Like, I have to meet him, talk to him, be okay with him. And she's like, Dad, you can't. Like, he's going through this exact same process with his family. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that, Dad. It's just a thing, trust me, okay? Trust me. And the dad, you know what? All right, fine. I trust you. I support you. Fine, okay? Fine, goddammit. I added the goddamn part. And lastly, Keith tells his parents. Now, Keith's parents, Keith's parents like, say what now? What the fuck is you saying? What you like? They look a little pissed. Not, they look shocked, but pissed. Like, are you serious, boy? Are you for real? I'm like, well, I think so, because the cameras is there. You ain't know that? So, again, they like, his parents had been married for 30 years. And the mom like, I lost my appetite. I have lost my appetites, okay? Um, she just says we take marriage seriously. And, you know what I'm saying? To marry a whole stranger is a big risk. And for that to be your first marriage, she brings up, you need to talk to your grandparents, okay? Have a conversation with them because they've always supported you, and let's see how they feel. Now, his grandparents are pastors and deacons, okay? I'm like, he's a church kid. I'm a church kid, okay? My grandparents were pastors. My grandfather was a pastor. My grandma was an assistant pastor. My mom played the organ and was the choir leader. I was in the choir. Was in the choir and played the drums. So, I mean, I'm a church kid. Good Lord Jesus. But we later on see his grandparents do come around to the wedding or whatever, and he tells them like, this is what I'm doing now. It's the whole thing, it's old stranger, whatever. And the grandma like, we don't believe in this new age stuff, all these apps and these, meeting somebody and marrying. We don't agree with all that, but we love our grandson, and so they support. So I'm like, okay. So we then see how everybody go. We do see how the women go dress shopping, the men go suit shopping. It went fine for the most part. We see Dianna mama was crying in happiness. Okay, she's so excited for her daughter, like point blank. Like, I'm like, that is beautiful. Okay, she all the feels. Amber's abandoning lesbian mama coming to town, and she comes for the dress fitting, and Amber's happy about that because she said even though when they were younger, her when she was younger, she had issues with her mom, the fact that the mom left her the family to be the woman. And I wonder if the woman who was sitting next to the mom is the mama's girlfriend, because I feel like when somebody is lesbian and you see someone next to them who looks a little studdish, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, was that her wife or girlfriend or whatever? They didn't mention who she was, or I didn't see it. But her lesbian abandoned mama there. And the mom like, I'm just happy to be here, so I can be here for this moment. And they're working on a better relationship, which is always wonderful. So we then see Isis. Isis is so focused. Is Isis or Iris? I think it's Iris. I got and forgot. She is so focused on. She's the virgin, and she's so focused on getting the whitest white dress they have. That's not white enough. That looks pale. That looks pinkish. That looks off-white. That looks pearl white. I want white, 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 pure snow white. And I'm like, girl, them dresses look white to me, but I get what she mean. She says for her, because she's a virgin, she's pure as fallen snow. She wants to have a pure white dress. And she says, I hope my husband will notice how white my dress is, and he will understand the reason being is because I'm a virgin. I'm like, I don't think no man gonna don't get that. I don't think a man gonna, you know what, her dress is really, really white. She must be a virgin. I don't know not nan man who gonna say that at any point in time. I just don't. I mean, he may say that's a beautiful dress, but I don't think he's gonna say, oh, that's a beautiful white dress. She must be a virgin. She has to be a virgin. I don't think any man who was marrying a stranger is going to assume they hooked him up with a person who is a virgin. Just saying. Anyway, Elizabeth, the redhead, that is girl, she just wants her husband to see her come out. I don't think she's sexy. Her words, not mine. So all the guys get a tux, and it's fine. I mean, it wasn't anything open crazy like that. For the most part, three of the guys chose like blue suits, like different color, like pretty, like Nipsey blue suits, and then one, I think it was Keith, picked like a ivory tux jacket. So he's the only one who was standing out. The other three have like the same kind of color blue suit, not like, what I'm saying, navy blue. Not even really bright royal blue, but that Nipsey blue. Anyway, we do see them have like a bachelorette party and with the bachelor party separately. And for the most part, all the women except Elizabeth came in white because you assume a person on their bachelorette party would be in white because they're the bride. Elizabeth came in red, but she's also redhead, and red is my favorite color. I'm the only one not in white. They're like, yeah, like we're all brides, but she didn't really get it, so she's like, whatever. So they just riding around having fun. They go on to like a strip tea type bar or whatever. And in the limo ride, Elizabeth asked them, "So when was the last time any of you had sex?" I'm like, that is not the no, that's not a opening question. So, Amber said it was in my last relationship, like it was like 8 months ago. You're lying. Oh my god. Well, maybe don't call me no goddamn Elizabeth. Don't call me no lie, girl. Shut up. But anyway, I'm just joking. Is what she says. Iris said, never. Are you a virgin? Well, I think that's what it means. Yes, I'm. Oh my God, you're a virgin. I did not. Oh my God, and you're on here. Oh my God. I'm like, yes, she's a virgin. Not that big of a deal. So, Dianna just says, I'm not answering that. Meaning she may have had sex, before her last relationship. My sister's text and stuff, so I keep looking at it. But so Dianna doesn't answer the question. I would not have answered it either, even if I had sex last night, even if I had sex 6 months ago. I ain't answering shit. And I feel like if y'all signed up for the show maybe a month or two ago, I would not have stopped having sex. Well, no, you would. No, no. You should stop having sex if you're on a show trying to find a husband, because you don't. I'm like, well, we've been going at this stuff for 6 months. It takes 6 months to get on the show, and I had sex a month ago. Then was you serious? Because you were still banging people. But I digress. So they go to like a little strip club, strip bar, or whatever. Everyone's having fun except Iris. Iris is like, no, 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 no. I guess because she's a virgin, she doesn't want to be unpurified by the lakes of Strippergate. You know what I'm saying? And there was some nice looking strippers. I think men who strip are just, no. It's just something about. I mean, I don't know. They were very attractive, but I've dated them before, and it's just always no, I don't want it anyway. But they all have fun, but Iris was just not. She didn't want nobody to touch her. She wanted them to give her no lap dance. She didn't want them. She didn't want anything. Like, don't come near me. I mean, well, go sit in a corner with a bag over your whole body. Okay, just open up a mouth hole, a nose hole, and eyeball holes. But this girl, go over there. Go over there somewhere. But I digress. So the men were at like a little grooming type bar. I'm like, is that a barbershop or a bar? Because it was like barber chairs in there, but I guess that's what it is. And they having shots or whatever. They're sitting around chit chatting. And they asked about sex on a wet night. And Greg says, you know what I'm saying? Well, I wouldn't want to do that because Greg is close with his faith. He says even if the wife wanted to, he would not. He like, I just don't want it to lead to any, lust. But then, he said, I don't want to add lust to the equation. I want to be able to get to know my wife without having that lust for thing. I'm like, well, that's okay. You might do that because your wife is the same, okay? So we see Keith brings up, oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? Because if one person isn't comfortable, then we have to respect that. And I'm like, bro, your wife a whole virgin, and you don't even know it. So you're going to have a lot of not sex. Yes, a lot of not sex. Um, and I'm like, is she a technical virgin? Because some women say they're a virgin and they just a vaginal virgin. I wonder if she's a virgin. But as much as she wore that white dress, I think she's a virgin. Okay. Anyway, I'm like, Keith, don't even know your wife is a virgin. You ain't having no sex. Mm, mm. Anyway, so on wedding day, a couple different things happened. Greg was crying, okay, up there crying and stuff. And he says how he just wanted to be married for so long. He's been through so much. He's come so far to get to this point that once he was there about to get married, it just hit him and it made him emotional. I'm like, oh, so cute. So we see Matt, okay, has not invited anyone from his family. His family does not even know he is getting married. Like, he don't no one know this man getting married. I'm like, well, who in the audience? Who in the audience? Who's that? But I mean, it gotta be. I want to know what happened with the divorce with his parents. I really, really know. I want to know that. So we see the first wedding up. The first wedding up is Greg and Dianna. Greg in his little blue suit. Okay, make sure that's him. Yep, it's him. So Greg, was in his blue suit, nice little haircut or whatever, and that was him as she was walking down the aisle. He was all smiles, okay, all smiles as Diana was walking down the aisle. Now, as she came down the aisle, she was all smiles too. And, he thought that she was beautiful and gorgeous. She thought that he was handsome. They both were smiling at each other. It was a cool little moment or whatnot. I couldn't get a full view of either of her dress or the other girl's dress either, and it made me mad, but it's what it is. So they have some good little vows, as people always do, with strangers. You know what I'm saying? I promise to love you and be there and grow with you and grow in love with you and get to know you and, flip pancakes on Tuesdays and flip your ass on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? All the good stuff is what they said. And they were, smiling at each other, laughing at each other. It was really, really cute when when she put his ring on his finger. He like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. I did that. I'm like, oh, it was cute. It was cute things that people who are couples do. So, they got announced husband and wife. Okay, you may not kiss your bride. And he like, so he asked her permission, may I kiss you? And she's like, yeah. And I feel like, I don't know if he wanted to kiss her more or I can't remember which one it was, but I wish they would have like did maybe a longer kiss, like still closed mouth, but like a longer, like just, I feel like go into it wholeheartedly open and kiss the person how you would kiss your husband. So at least you can say, you know what, looking back, like I kiss you like you're my husband. I don't mean all that tongue and he ain't gotta like, tip her over. But like give me a full on mouth kiss. Like kiss so hard our cheeks might touch. You know what I'm saying? And then that would be that. So we do see that they was sitting around, chit chatting and everything. And, her dress was pretty. And, as they was talking, she brings up how the reason she kind of, because he asked, like, what made you do the show? And she said, oh, well, because I was just ready to I was ready to be married because I've been single for 10 years. And he looked like, say what now? What you say? What's going on? And then she like, don't make that face, so I can just feel the judgment. So he kind of worried now because who's single for that long. And she just explains, first of all, she's only 30. So she's been single from 20 to 30. And she brings up how I went back to college. I did some traveling. I just lived. I bought a house. Somebody might black out. I bought a house. I just did these things. And he gets, oh, she wasn't like this out here, not with anybody. She was doing things in life and she just wasn't in a committed relationship. And so he then said, like, I get what she meant by it. And, she said that she feels comfortable knowing how she explained it. And I think people need to realize that sometimes being single don't mean that I ain't been in action. It means I have not been in a committed one-on-one relationship because I just been like me. Has it been 2 years? Maybe. But I've been dangling. You know what I'm saying? And with you, I'm busy, bitches. It takes time to date. You know what I'm saying? So I get what she means. It ain't been 10 years, but I would say that I have not been in a serious exclusive. Well, no, I'll take that. It hasn't been 2 years. That one. Anyway, let's move on. But so that was cute. So then we see Amber and Matt get married. Matt, is tall. Okay, he's because the he's a basketball player. He's tall, and when he comes out, they're like, "Ooh, oh, okay," because he's a nice looking gentleman. Okay, he really, really is, and he's very, very tall. And they're like, "Oh, he's very handsome. Okay, he's very handsome." So Matt don't even realize he's actually already seen his bride. You wanna know why? Because his twin sister's sitting up front. Okay, but he don't know that she's his twin sister. So she comes down the aisle, and she was very happy when she saw him. I don't know if it's because she realized how cute he, because everyone realized how cute Matt was on her side of the family. So when she came out, she was smiling. You know what I'm saying? She was happy about it. Her dress is really, really pretty. I like the color because it wasn't really white. White. It was, like a gold, like a white golden type color. Like, I guess like pearl white. Anyway, so they both say how attractive the other one was. He said, "Oh, she was gorgeous." He said, "Oh, she was so." She said he was so handsome. As she saw him when she was walking up the aisle, and she like, I like it. Can we just, are we married yet? I'm like, girl, calm down now, calm down, Amber. So again, they both get some vows that strangers give to each other. I'm gonna play basketball with you. I'm gonna hold your coffee mug. I wash your dirty socks. Okay, I won't throw no lamps at you. I will grow with you. All the good stuff that they say. Anyway, and then they married. And when they kissed, I would say they did a real kiss. Like she went in for another kiss. And they're very, I should have got a picture of how tall he was compared to her. He's a good 2-3 feet taller than her. And this is them sitting down. But you can just tell how short she is compared to him. Like he looks like he's probably 7 feet, and she is maybe 5'4" at that. So when they kissed at the wedding, he had to like literally lean down and give her a whole kiss. And oh my god, I love kissing him. He's like such a great kisser. He's gonna have to get used to this kissing on me and me kissing on him. They both like basketball because he played it, and because she's a tomboy, she would play it too. And they were excited for that. He like, how great is it? My wife knows the game. Like she knows the players. Like I can actually sit and talk with my wife about basketball. And he's a player. So I think that makes absolute sense. She was so happy as well that he was a basketball player. So that's already an added level of comfort. And there was just kissing and stuff. So I mean, yeah. So 2 more have to get married on the next episode, which is only gonna be an hour, thank God. And so I will review that later. Um, that's it. Peace.